All right, Mr. Hazemi, I need you to have a seat, sir. Be stationary. Okay, I'm ready on. Hazemi, please stay muted until asked to unmute. This is case number 234547701. The people of the state of Michigan versus Hussein F. Hazemi. Defendant is charged with 1 count of gambling, disassociated person, and today is the date set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Hayes, Assistant Attorney General, here for the people, P69006.
And for the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Hussein Hazemi. Mr. Hazemi, sir, please unmute and say your full name.
Hussein Hazemi.
Thank you. Today is the date set for final pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I spoke with the diversion coordinator who said that she spoke with Mr. Hazemi, that he intends to complete the counseling as required. At this point, the people are willing to dismiss the matter without prejudice and hope that Mr. Hazemi completes the counseling as required.
All right, then today being the date set for final pretrial conference, the court is going to dismiss the matter without prejudice. And I'm sorry, was that pursuant to diversion?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, yes, pursuant to diversion. Mr. Hazemi, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Hayes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Oh, look, your law clerk just came in. That's too bad. Let's
showing up late. We can't have it.
We can't have it. It's 9/11. They're gonna be so.
Have a good one. Thank you. I can go.
You too. Yes, you can go, Mr. Hazemi. Yes.
I'm dismissed. The court's dismissed. All that.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Miss Preblick, we said, she came right. We just finished the case.
Oh my goodness. My apologies for hopping on late.
Listen, we said she might be really doing some like law school work or something. How kind of disgraceful is that? All right. Good to see you. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Good to see you. Have a good one, Judge Bryant.
All right.
Thanks,
You're welcome. Okay. It looks like Miss Barry is ready on Peterson. And it looks like Mr. Taylor, your client, is also present. So I will take, well, let me ask this question. What are we doing on Barry?
We're setting for a final pretrial, Your Honor. Okay,
then I'll take Barry, and then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do I keep getting you and your client's name mixed up? I apologize, Miss Barry. I'll take Peterson, and then I'll be ready on Moore. Well, let's bring them both in and see who connects first. All right, looks like Moore is actually connected first. Miss Peterson is still trying to connect to audio. So I'm ready on Moore. And these are case numbers 184435601 and 184459501. The people of the state of Michigan versus Marcus Allen Moore. The defendant is charged in each case with strike that. Defendant is charged in the case ending in 356 with assault and battery, and the case ending in 595 with assault and battery and aggravated assault. For each case, today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, P number 83505.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Edward Taylor, P57166, appearing on behalf of Mr. Moore on both cases.
All right, and Mr. Morse, unmute and state your full name for the court.
Marcus Allen Moore.
Thank you, sir. Today is the date set for each case for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, since I'm just getting on board, I'd like a final pretrial where I can get up to speed on what's going on.
The court is going to continue a not guilty plea. On behalf of Mr. Moore, set each matter for a final pretrial conference. The date I was giving out today, Mr. Taylor, is April 17th. Does that work for you?
Let me see, Your Honor.
Okay.
April 17th. No, I have a trial on that day, Your Honor. If I could get another date, please.
All right. What about the following Wednesday, April 24th? Does that work?
I have a trial on that day too, Your Honor.
What about well, let's see. Can you do can we go back? Well, can you do April 26th or April 19th?
I can do April 19th, Your Honor. That's good.
Okay, let's set it for April 19th at 9 o'clock, and then discovery will be submitted to Mr. Taylor by March the 22nd. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witnesses. Anything further?
No, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Your Honor, because it's from 2018 with respect to both cases, is the court requiring the complaining witness to appear at the final pretrial conference?
Yeah, let's do that. And then Mr. Flanagan, actually put it on the docket for 9:06, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Then we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ms. Peterson, start your camera. All right, this is case number 214531601, the people of the state of Michigan versus, it could be Marsha, it could be Martia, LaShawn Peterson. The defendant is charged with retail fraud. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hillary Barry, P84478 on behalf of Martia Peterson, who is appearing via Zoom today. Ms. Peterson, if you could please unmute and state your name for the record.
Martia Peterson.
Thank you, Ms. Peterson. What's your middle name?
LaShawn Faith, are two middle names.
Okay, you said LaShawn Faith?
Yes.
Thank you. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Ms. Barry, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we're looking to set it for a final pretrial, and I believe you had an April 17th date available. If that's still available, we're more than happy to take that date.
All right, thank you. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. The court continues the not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Peterson, setting the matter for a final pretrial conference, April 17th at 9 o'clock a.m. Discovery should be submitted to the defense by March the 22nd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witness. I believe the complaining witness is Meyer. That means no contact with any Meyer store, Ms. Peterson, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. You as well.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Can I be made co-host, please?
Yes, you may. Look, I took your privileges when I came back. All right, let's see. Ms. Pilkowitz's client is not here. And let's see. Who is? I do. Let's go with I do. All right, I'm ready on I do. This
Ready.
is case number 234516601, the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephen Harrington Adu. It could be Ado, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. And the defendant is charged with 1 count of moving violation causing death. And today is the date set for final pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, good morning. Nader Nassif appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Ado.
Ado. And sir, state your full name for the court.
Stephen Ado.
What's your middle name, please?
Stephen Harrington Ado.
Thank you. Ms. Ritter, there is an individual in the waiting room by the name of Muhammad with no last name. To your knowledge, does anyone associated with this case have a name of Muhammad? I don't see that a person with that first name on my docket.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if that's maybe a family member of the deceased complaining witness on this case.
All right, let me just bring them in to see who that is. Okay. All right, they're not connected. Let me share my screen. See if I can get them to connect. I am live streaming, so I don't know if Okay, their device isn't even attempting to connect, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the device. All right, so today is the day. I am live streaming though, so if it's a family member, they could watch it. So today is the day set for a final pretrial conference. Mr. Nassif, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this point, I would just be asking to set a trial date. There have been no offers from the prosecutor's office, and I'd like to continue discussing this case with Mr. Ado so we can get ready for trial.
Ms. Ritter, is that correct that there's no offer from the people?
So there's no reduced plea on this particular charge, Your Honor, but the people were open to discussing sentencing terms, which included probation, and I did express that to Mr. Nassif.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right, then the court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Adu and set the matter for trial. The court will set this matter for trial on what I'm going to ask Mr. Flanagan, can you, well, I forget her name. I haven't quite learned her name yet. The docket management lady person. What's her name?
Tammy Palmer.
Yes. What's Miss? Look, I could probably look it up. I'm gonna see if they can move my jury trial date from August 6th to August 7th, because I won't be here August 6th. If they can move it to August 7th, is that a good day for you?
I mean, at this point, yes, it's quite a ways out, so I don't have anything set at this time.
That's giving you my real next jury trial date is in October.
Okay.
But I just looked and saw that the reason I didn't set any for that week is because of my personal schedule. So give me one moment. Let me see. Hold on.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, counsel.
Your Honor, the video is telling me I cannot start it because the host is, for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, that's when I let in that unknown device.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't play with the video anymore. They started video bombing us. So you should be able to start it now.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there you go. Okay, counsel, I'm going to give you Wednesday, August 7th. However, let me just give this caveat. Ms. Palmer, who is new to the court, that's why I didn't know her name. It's not like she's been here for years, so don't think I just don't know people's names like that. She's new to the court. So she says she thinks it's okay. Of course, I know that it's probably okay, but she wants to run it by the court administrator to make sure of what they used to do in those type of situations. So I am going to pencil you in for August the 7th.
Okay.
If for some reason that date doesn't, if she calls me back and says, you know, no, they're nervous or, you know, something, then we'll figure out another date for you.
No problem.
But I'll pencil you in for August 7th.
Do you want to just set that maybe as a maybe another final pretrial and then just set the October date? Would that work?
So let's do this. Let's do jury trial August 7th.
Okay.
at 10:30. And then, so let me put that on here. And this is, I do. And if for some reason that date doesn't work, then correct, we can just make that a final pretrial conference day. And then your date will be October the, let's see. Your date would be October 21st.
Okay.
All right, so I'll pencil you in for both dates. Your
And
soft
it's-
date is October the 21st, soft date.
Okay. That also 10:30?
Yes. But I'll know by the close of business.
Okay.
And then
Just
I'll let you know.
so
And then
sorry, go ahead.
go ahead, Counsel. I'm sorry. No, you.
I was just asking if we would pick and we do the jury pick and everything the same morning, everything would happen the same day.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But what I'm also going to do is put you on for a final pretrial conference July 31st. That's if that other jury date is going to go. Okay. So you have like 3 dates.
Okay. And July 31st at what time?
9:10.
9:10.
And then that's if the August 7th jury trial date goes. But again, I should know by the close of business today. Okay.
Okay. Thank you
All
very
right. You're welcome. Anything further?
much. Nothing further. I guess just regarding any deadlines for witness list, any exhibit, anything like that. Did you set any specific order for that or?
Not particularly, Counsel. However, I'm going to tell you my general practice.
Okay.
Anyone that's in the police report is definitely fair game. I should say in the investigator's report is definitely fair game for to be called as a witness. But if there's a lot of people listed, then people should identify who those people are by the final pretrial conference.
Okay.
And then also, if there are any motions, any motions in limine, they should be filed so that they can be heard by the final pretrial conference. So your dates will change depending on which one of these dates I give you. Also, of course, the court is going to read standard jury instructions. And then if there's any special jury instruction, that also should be submitted so that I could hear if it's not a stipulated standard. I mean, if it's not a stipulated special jury instruction, then it should be submitted so that I can hear any argument by the final pretrial conference.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Thank you.
So the final pretrial conference is kind of your final pretrial conference and motion hearing date for any issues dealing with the jury trial.
Understood.
All right. Okay, then we're all set. And my Mr. Nassif, just make sure my clerk has your phone number. You can put it in the chat. Well, I might have disabled the chat. Hold on. Let me enable the chat. You can put it in. Thank you, Mr. Flanagan. You can put it in the chat to Mr. Flanagan. And so he'll call you today or tomorrow with the, which date is going to go.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry, courtroom 339. Put it in the
that's
chat to courtroom 339.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I have to log off again, just briefly, Miss Ritter. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, Yanni.
All right. I just said in the chat. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, you as well. Mr. Adu, you all set? Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm going to log off. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, I'm back. And Mr. Flanagan, what did Ms. Pilkowitz say about her client?
She said she was gonna get a hold of her client. I'm not aware if she has or not.
Okay, and Ms. Stevenson, you didn't speak to Ms. Harris.
No. Miss Harrison actually, is that Miss Pilkwood's client?
No. That's
Oh,
your
no.
Oh, Judge
Oh,
Mr.
I'm
Anderson,
confusing.
present in the courtroom on Harris.
Who is present on the courtroom?
Attorney.
Oh,
Andrew.
yes. Thank you. I'm sorry. You did. You put, okay. And that's not Ms. Stevenson's client. That's Anderson. Okay. So, all right, then let's go down the road. So Ms. Pilkowitz's client still isn't here. And then Harris is the one that I just got this morning, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did the attorney get it?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need people to sit up straight. This is inappropriate. And I'm sure I said this previously. Okay, well, perhaps you could ask, you all didn't ask that in the breakout room to the person who's with them? Oh. Okay.
I don't really know if there's anybody with.
Yes, it is. I saw somebody. I saw two people on the couch.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So do you want to proceed though, and before you find out the information?
Yes, please, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. All right, then this is case number 184430301, the People versus Demetrius Bridges. Defendant is charged with assault aggravated. Today is the date set for pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Demetrius Bridges. Mr. Bridges, please say your first name, your middle name, and your last name.
Demetrius Antonio Bridges.
Thank you, Mr. Bridges. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Ms. Stevenson.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Bridges, we would move for dismissal for the complainant's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, I don't see the complainant witness, Ms. Crystal Brooks, in the waiting room. However, it is a
Both
case.
of you are muffled. I don't know why, and I didn't really say anything because I was thinking Ms. Stevenson was gonna clear up, but both of you are muffled.
Your Honor, I don't see the complainant witness, Crystal Brooks, in the waiting room, and it is a 2018 case, so I would ask the court respectfully to adjourn the pretrial conference and give the complainant witness one more opportunity to appeal.
All right, today is the date set for a pretrial conference. The court is going to deny defense counsel's motion for dismissal and grant the people's request for an adjournment, giving them an opportunity to locate and notify the complaining witness of the obligation that they appear before the court. I am setting the matter for April the 19th. Strike that. Let's make it April 17th. At 8:36, the complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation as to why the complaining witness did not appear or should not be required to appear. The bond will continue. Who is the complaining witness?
Crystal Brooks.
All right. So Mr. Bridges, I don't know if you know who Crystal Brooks is, but if you do, you can't have any contact with her, okay?
Okay.
All right. Then you're all set until your next court date is April the 17th, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a great day and stay safe.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Your Honor, can the court hear me better?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Ms. Stevenson don't have any of those, so.
I'll buy you
No,
some.
but I got backup. Look at that guy right there. Yes, my back.
Okay. Oh, wait, I thought what happened to? Okay, they disappeared. I let Chandler in, they're not here anymore. Okay, we're gonna move down then to, oh wait, there's a Murray and a Murphy. Let's go to Murray. I think that Club Vamp, was that Chandler? I remember Club Vamp came in earlier. That might be Chandler. All right, well, let's do Murray. This is case number 24044-021. Oh, I read the other two. 02101. The People versus Marita Evangel Murray. Defendant is charged with 1 count of retail fraud. Today is the date set for pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Abdullah Mugni here on behalf of Marita Murray, who appears today via Zoom. Marita, could you please unmute your microphone and say your full name, including your middle name, on the record?
Marita Evangeline Murray.
Thank you. Today is the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that the complaining witness appeared today. So based on that, we're just going to request a discovery and
No, the complaining witness did not appear today.
oh, so then based on this new knowledge that I have, I want to move for a dismissal based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter?
Your Honor, so first for the record, Your Honor, I would like to state that in our system, we have Marita Parker, AKA Marita Murray.
Okay. Did you used to be Parker, Miss Murray?
Yes, that is my maiden name.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I did not see a complaining witness on behalf of Save a Lot appear today in the courtroom, nor did I receive notification that a representative was in person in the court. So at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the corporate complaining witness's failure to appear on this case for today's pretrial conference.
All right, today's the day set for pretrial conference, and just so the record is clear, the complaining witness appeared as to Peterson and Thomas, but the court did not acknowledge any complaining witness as to Murray today anyway. And with respect to that, the court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. Today is the day set for pretrial conference and the complaining witness failed to appear. People have no explanation for the failure. It is a corporate complainant, even though this is a first pretrial conference. The court is going to dismiss the matter without prejudice. Ms. Murray, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove Club Vamp. I think that's Chandler, but we'll see by the end of the docket. This is case number 234570401, the People versus Clayton Jamal Terry. The defendant is charged with, I believe, carrying a concealed weapon under the influence and operating while intoxicated. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
James Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Clayton Terry. Mr. Terry, sir, please say your first, middle, and last names.
Clayton Jamal Terry.
Thank you. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Terry will continue his plea of not guilty. We continue in negotiations with the people looking for a possible resolution. Ask that the matter be set for final pretrial conference.
The court will continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Terry, setting the matter for final pretrial conference, April the 17th at 9:00 a.m. And then, Ms. Stevenson, you did not ask for discovery. Does that mean what I believe it means?
Yes, we don't think I have as much information as I need now, Your Honor. We're working with the people on resolving the matter.
All right, then the matter is set for 9:00, April 17th. Bond will continue. Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Terry.
Mr. Terry, you're all set, sir. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready on Keon Williams, who's going to back that camera up so that we can see. That's it. Thank you. This is case number 234401301. The people of the state of Michigan versus Keon Williams, and the defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For record, Your Honor, Christina on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Abdullah Mugni here on behalf of Keon Williams, who appears today via Zoom. Keon, could you please say your full name, including your middle name, for the record?
Keon Williams Noble. Keon Williams Noble, yes.
Okay. Today is the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the complaining witness has appeared and is looking to proceed. So based on that, we're going to request all discovery on the matter and set this for a final pre-trial.
That's not correct. Is that correct? Why is it scheduled at 8:30? When did the complaining witness appear?
If I may, Judge.
You may.
So, Judge, there was a person identified as Yosef Issa who appeared this morning and said that he was a complaining witness on this case. However, according to the investigator's report, and after having a conversation with Mr. Issa, he is not the victim on this case. The victim on this case is Mr. Christian Holmes. So the complaining witness actually did not appear.
Okay.
Based on that new information, Your Honor, I'm going to ask that this case be dismissed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
All right. Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, as the people stated, the complaining witness, Mr. Holmes, did not appear today. However, it is scheduled as a first-time pretrial conference. I respectfully ask the court to adjourn the pretrial conference and give the complaining witness one more opportunity to appear.
Court is going to deny defense counsel's motion for dismissal, grant the people's request for a one-time adjournment, giving them an opportunity to locate and notify the correct complaining witness. The court is going to set the matter for April 17th at 8:36. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation as to why the complaining witness could not appear or should not be required to appear. Bond will continue. Anything further with no contact with the complaining witness? Anything further?
No, thank you.
No, thanks, Your Honor.
No, Honor.
All right, we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Same to you.
Thank you. All right. I'm sorry, why do I have Murphy crossed off? We didn't do Murphy. No, we didn't do Murphy. I don't know why I crossed that off. All right. This is case number 234562001. The people of the state of Michigan versus that's not what I don't know what case number I read, but let me read the case number again. 234432601. No, stop. That's not it. Madam Court Reporter, pay no attention to that. Let me read the correct. I have him crossed off, so that's what's throwing me off. So excuse me. Case number 234562001. The people of the state of Michigan versus Harry James Murphy Jr. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Abdullah Mugni here on behalf of Harry Murphy, who appears today via Zoom. Harry, could you please unmute yourself and say your full name, including your middle name, for the record?
Harry James Murphy Jr.
Thank you, sir. Today is the day set for pretrial conference, Mr. Mugni.
Your Honor, today we're going to move to dismiss based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, I don't see the complaining witness, Ms. Amber Sanders, in the waiting room, and this is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference, and the court did require Ms. Sanders to appear today. I don't have an explanation as to why Ms. Sanders is not present, so at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear for at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference.
Today is the day set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness was required to appear. They failed to appear. People have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court grants defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Murphy, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your record, sir. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Thank you. Ms. West, please start your video. All right, Ms. West is not ready. I'm ready on Evans.
It wasn't.
I'm ready on Evans. This is case number 234432601. The people of the state of Michigan versus Frank Jerron Evans. Defendant is charged with 1 count of guns possession while operating under the influence. And today is the date set for a final pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Good Wednesday morning to you, Your Honor, and your staff. Harry Baughman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Frank Jerron Evans. Good morning, Your Honor.
Thank you and good morning, Mr. Evans. Today is the day set for a final pretrial conference. Mr. Baughman, how are we proceeding?
Our client is going to hear and now waive any rights to any further hearings or trials regarding this matter. He has been advised of his rights. He's going to waive those. He's going to make a factual basis and plead guilty.
All right. And is he pleading guilty as charged?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Evans, I'm going to share my screen, and on my screen will appear a constitutional rights form. My question to you is, have you had an opportunity? Okay, my form disappeared. Have you had an opportunity to review for yourself or to go over with your lawyer your constitutional rights? And it's going to appear shortly. All right. Have you had an opportunity to review for yourself or go over with your lawyer your constitutional rights?
Yes, Judge.
Sir, when you did that, did you understand your constitutional rights?
Yes, Judge.
Did you understand, or do you understand that this is a misdemeanor and therefore you have a right to a trial? However, if I accept this plea from you today, you are giving up your right to a trial as stated in number 6. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
Sir, has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything that was not placed on the record to get you to enter into this voluntary plea today?
Not at all, Judge.
Drawing your attention to number 8. Are you currently on probation or parole?
No, Judge.
Finally, sir, drawing your attention to number 11. It indicates that an appeal to the circuit court may be taken within 21 days of the date of your sentencing. However, do you understand that by entering into this voluntary plea, you may be giving up your right to an automatic appeal, and if you were to change your mind about the plea, you would either have to request permission of this court to set aside the plea or request permission of the circuit court to appeal the conviction. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
With that understanding, do you still want to give up your right to a trial and enter into this voluntary plea today?
Yes, Judge.
All right, sir, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you can put your hand down. And who is going to voir dire Mr. Evans with respect to the factual basis?
All right, I just need edification as to place and time.
Mr. Flanagan should have the file with that information if you want to do it. Mr. Flanagan, do you have it?
No, Your Honor, I don't have this file.
Uh-oh, what?
Judge, I can do it if that's okay with defense counsel in the court.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Evans, on March 12, 2023, were you operating a motor vehicle within the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And is that within the county of Wayne?
Yes, ma'am.
And prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume any alcoholic beverages?
Yes, ma'am.
And while operating that motor vehicle, were you stopped by Detroit police?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were operating that motor vehicle, did you possess a firearm?
Yes, ma'am.
And Judge, at this time, the people stipulate to the blood alcohol content being 0.10, and I think the people are satisfied.
Defense so stipulates, Your Honor, and defense is satisfied as well. Thank you.
All right, the court is will receive the stipulation, and with the stipulation, the court is also satisfied with factual basis. I will accept a guilty plea to 1 count of operating or possession of a gun while operating under the influence. I'm going to set the matter for sentencing. Mr. Boffman, how old is your client?
I'm 28 years old, Judge.
And okay, he's 28. Hold on. Oh, this is a 2023 case. Okay.
Just for the court's information, the defendant is going to be entering a plea in front of Judge Archer, and a report will be generated for sentencing in that matter. I don't
Oh,
yet have.
will it? Okay. What is the case in her courtroom?
It's operating while impaired and operating while intoxicated, high BAC.
Okay, and has he I
I'm gonna go
apologize.
get directly.
Did you say
here.
he will be or he already did?
He will be, Your Honor.
When is that going to happen?
Today.
Oh, okay. So then let's do this. I will order a pre-sentence investigation, but we'll let them know. It just could be the same one. They don't have to do 2. And then number 2, I'm going to set the matter for sentencing, but why don't you go ahead and go to Judge Archer's courtroom and then come back to my courtroom to let me know what day she sets her sentencing for, so we could try to coordinate those dates.
Perfect.
Okay, so then we're all set. I'm going to order the PSIR, but it'll be just 1 that they'll conduct, and then we'll coordinate those sentencing dates.
Thank you again, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Great day, everybody.
Have a good one.
All right. I'm ready on. Well, I'm going to try to be ready on West, but then I'm ready on Harris. All right, this is case number 234548001, the People versus Treasure Destiny West. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Abdullah Mughni here on behalf of Treasurer West, who appears today via Zoom. Treasurer, please say your full name, including your middle name, for the record.
Treasure Destiny Renee West.
Today is the date set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, today we're going to move to dismiss based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, may I have just one moment, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, it looks like it is the second scheduling of the pretrial conference, and the complaining witness Brianna Nicholson was required to appear. I don't see Ms. Nicholson in the waiting room by that name, and the people don't have an explanation as to why Ms. Nicholson is not present. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear for at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference.
Today is the day set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness has failed to appear. People have no explanation. They were required to appear. It is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Ms. West, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day and stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Anderson, I'm in the building. My question is, I think oh no, your client is not in person. Your client is on Zoom. Okay, I'm gonna stay upstairs then. I was gonna ask you, did you want me to come downstairs? Because I thought you both, but your client is on Zoom, so I'm gonna just stay upstairs. All right. So let me let your client in, and then I'm actually gonna disable the video and let these other 2 people in. I believe the gentleman to be the 10 o'clock case, but we will see. And nobody is connected to sound. All right. The individual identified as Marcus, unmute and state your name.
Marcus Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. The individual identified as Club Vamp. I think I know your name, but state your name.
Carlton Chandler.
Yeah. And then Ms. Harris. All right, everyone start your cameras, please.
Uh-oh, it won't start. Okay, there you go.
Mr. Harris, I'm going to send you to the breakout room, and a lawyer will come in to speak to you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then I'm ready on Chandler. I need Ms. Harris to start her camera. With respect to Chandler, this is case number 194447301, People of the State of Michigan versus Carlton Tyree Chandler. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault aggravated and 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Abdullah Mughni here on behalf of Carlton Chandler, who appears today via Zoom. Carlton, please say your full name, including your middle name, for the record.
Carlton Tyree Chandler.
All right. Today is the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding, Mr. Mughni?
Today we're going to move to dismiss based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
Ms. Harris, I need you to stabilize your device. Okay. Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, I don't see the complaining witness, Ms. Tila Haley, in the waiting room. However, it is a case from 2019 and is scheduled as a first-time pretrial conference in this court. So I respectfully ask the court to adjourn the pretrial conference and give the complaining witness 1 more opportunity to appear.
Court is going to deny defense counsel's motion for dismissal, grant the people's request for a one-time adjournment, giving them an opportunity to locate and notify the complaining witness of the obligation that they appear before the court. The matter is scheduled for April the 24th at 8:36. The complaining witnesses are required to appear. Failure of the witnesses to appear will most likely result in the matters being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation for the failure to appear. Bond will continue with no contact with complaining witnesses. Anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
No, thanks, Your Honor.
All right, then we're all set until April the 24th. Mr. Chandler, have a great day. Stay safe.
You do the same.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. I'm ready on Harris. All right, this is case number 21-5920801, the people versus Andrea Renee Harris. The defendant is charged with one count of controlled substance illegal use. Today is the day set for sentencing. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Anderson, P31302 on behalf of Andrea Harris, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Harris, Ms. Harris, can you please unmute your device and state your full name for the judge? Need to unmute.
Andrea Renee Harris.
All right, today's the day set for sentencing. However, Ms. Harris did not participate with the pre-sentence investigation, and I need to know why.
It appears that what happened was when the pre-sentence investigators attempted to call Ms. Harris, that phone number was disconnected. According to their report, they indicated that they tried to contact me for a better number, but I don't recall any such contact. I do note in the report that it says that we asked for immediate sentencing, that they would recommend 18 months probation instead of the agreed upon 1 year probation. However, the court is not inclined to do that. I would ask that the matter be adjourned for a proper pre-sentence report and evaluation to be done. And certainly we will provide a good number for Ms. Harris this month.
Okay, I am going to adjourn it for a proper pre-sentence to be done. And then I'm scheduling the case for in-person, the sentencing for in-person. And then because where I'm leading is to drug court. I'm going to tell you. So and drug court requires 14 months. And I've already asked the prosecutor on numerous occasions not to bargain for 12-month probation on drug cases. I've asked the prosecutor's office on numerous occasions to not bargain 12 months because I'm not going to honor it if I send it to drug court. Judge Holmes requires 14 months. Secondly, Ms. Harris must be drug tested on a drug case. She must be drug tested, must be. So I am going to adjourn it. This is her last opportunity to comply with the report. I don't know if they mailed something to this Parkway Street address, but what I do need is a current address and phone number for Ms. Harris. We will adjourn for a proper pre-sentence investigation and substance abuse evaluation and drug test. She must drug test so that I can see if I even need to send her to drug treatment court. Can we do, unfortunately, okay, let's see. I'm going to try to squeeze it in when I get back. Probation says they need 4 weeks. Maybe I could do it. Mr. Anderson, are you available in an afternoon for sentencing?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Maybe we could do April the 3rd in the afternoon. Are you available April 3rd at 1:30?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's schedule that for April 3rd at 1:30. And then we're going to re-refer Ms. Harris for pre-sentence investigation follow-up. Sentencing. Harris. Okay, put it at, I'm sorry, Ms. Flanagan, put it on the docket for 132 so I'll know I said in person. And then I'm gonna go ahead and also ask probation to like refer it to drug court to see if she qualifies or if they think she needs to come, but it's based also on her drug test results as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a 2021 case, and Ms. Harris advises me that she does not go, but the court will tell the story.
Right, that's why I need to know that because if it because it's an older case, that's why I want her to definitely get the drug test. Otherwise, I assume she's still on drugs.
Should I give her?
It's nothing funny, Ms. Harris. It's nothing funny.
It's not.
If I just took every defendant's word that came in here and said, "Oh no, Judge, I'm not on drugs," then what would I be needed for? What would I be needed for? The defendants could just say what they're gonna say, and then we just believe them and move on. Mr. Anderson?
I was referring to the new phone number. Should I give it to Mr. Flanagan?
Yes, just give it to him, the new phone, the phone number and the confirm that address, but yes. And then probation will reach out to her for the complete pre-sentence investigation and substance abuse evaluation. Okay?
Thank you. Ms. Harris, is it still the Parkway address?
She's muted. Let me stop the live stream.